Alli Astra. It's Saturday. I'm gonna play Bloodborne. Sorry about the minute. Hard time up this morning. But you know, here I am. So time to play. I hope that the sound is correct. It looks like it's coming through correctly. Alright. Got a windmill. Kind of mechanisms here. Right, the item up here that I wanted to get did. I'm hearing the sound correctly. It looks like it's coming through correctly on OBS. I had some issues when I was messing around yesterday. That is some loud wind. I was changing some HDMI settings yesterday, plugging things in different ways, and turns out if I plug things in through my stereo, I cannot hear them on the computer, so make sure that any system that I want to hear on the computer, this streaming, like way down. So my PS4 has to be plugged in to the computer and not to the stereo, which is fine. Because honestly, the time that I mostly play it is all right. So I think if I like sideways, that was safe enough. Didn't fall to my horrible doom. Well, doom maybe. Death, not this time. So that was some items up there. Also open. Files. This go down. I don't remember what I was up to this time. No good. Oh, hello, mister. Oh, seems to happen. Make that close real fast. Oh, and have enough blood echoes. Oh, that. Alright, where is nearest lamp? Out here, I don't think. There might be some more exploring I ought to do. Lamp here? Where's the cannon down? somewhere I know there's down in. Only hurt a little. But this is not. Rate the voice. Hi, an elevator. Come to think of it, map is not right here. Just gonna risk losing these. Hasn't stopped me before. I missed. Oh, I don't like it. That's a pebble. I confused. My poison bar was in the same place as enemy's health bar. Not my groggy, just woke up brain was not properly parsing what was health. Like how close. In order to make decisions about what to do with those quicksilver bullets. Wanted to know how healthy that guy. Couldn't tell, so I just panicked. So I started blasting. Mushroom head. I don't think I want to really go into mushroom head territory. I could go back up. See if there's anything else on the outside of that one. Like it's supposed to be a window, but it's back up the elevator. Shouldn't have sent it back up. Should have just left it down here so I could ride it back up later. Different needs. This. Eej, how you doing this morning? Hello. What's new? Oh, I'm trying to figure out where to go. This beautiful but sometimes vexing game. Bunch of blood at the bottom of that ladder. It juts out into nowhere. You got that awake thing going for you, which is nice. Yeah, I had a hard time crawling out of bed this morning. It was funny, like I was awake and perfectly, like, comfortable at, like, 2 hours before I normally wake up ever. I was like, ah, no, I'll go to sleep some more, and now I feel that, like, totally groggy. I don't know if I interrupted an REM cycle or what. Yeah. Awake during the daytime. Worthy thing. Oh, more stuff. It looks. Well, this is a grizzly tail. Or what are you doing? That body. Eating? Eating? I could just stab that guy, but late. Ever let politeness guide my decisions here before? Screw it. Whack him. Can I talk to this guy?
Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster.
Yeah, same, dude.
Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me
Talking about.
trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
Let's see. So again, I got a choice. Should I just send everybody to Odin Chapel? Forget what. Send them to Yasefka's. And I feel like Odin's the right choice. I don't know. Odin Chapel.
Blimey. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer as thanks.
Ginger blood cocktail. Interesting.
Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own.
Okay, well, that was an interaction. Although that reminds me, now there's a few different people at Odin Chapel. Get different information from. So, what next? Hey, this side that's windy. Hey, is it windy? That looks interesting. Get there. Don't want to just leap off of this. It's a very, very long fall down there. Long fall indeed. was this sort of a one-way? I think it was. Yeah, I came out up there and then I dropped down here. I don't wanna jump off this. I think I gotta go inside the windmill and leap down that way. Hmm. Where I was before? Yeah. Was when I started the stream. One of these diagonal. Well enough. I don't want to go back down there. Ramp, staircase, yes. Yes. Okay. Something forbidden. So I was up on the windy side of the windmill. And across woods, and there was like an edifice. Quite a church, a library, or a town hall. I don't recall if I ever happened upon a well-appointed brick edifice. That's Cleaver Guy grunt. That. That one right in the face. Dang it. walking is not enough to dodge the speeds pretty well, or seeks a little. On. I might have bullets. Lots of gemstone. So, say. I've already gotten 90. Oh, right, this is Mushroom Head Town. I should pay out a chapel a visit. Just to, if there's anybody who can... It's there. Oh, crap. That was 36,000. Those guys with the tendrils coming out of their heads, really, I just quite. Oh, I forgot to ask when you showed up, Peach. Is the sound of the game coming through correctly? Some HDMI setup shenanigans. Think I eventually got right, but I'm not. It's uncertain. So how do I get back to this? Well, there go my blood echoes. Timing and distance, like, I thought I was far enough away that big old overhead smash. So, well, plus side, I'm back at a lamp. Overhead smash from Macho Mandolf. What the images that name evokes in my mind are disturbing. And maybe that was the intention. Snap into a Slim Jim. Alright. Macho Mandolf meets.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Let's see. I can't channel blood echoes.
Hunters
Talk a
have
bit.
told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But Do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Okay, so where was it that I wanted to go? Odin Chapel. That's Cathedral Ward, isn't it? It is nice. They compare their matching bonnets. Yarnum is just post-COVID New York. Yeah, maybe. Alright, so we have some new people here. This lady has a fancy dress.
Oh, there you are. Not too safe here after all, is it? But I'm not concerned. I've no better place to go. And you were terribly kind to show me here. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I can't imagine what to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a whore's blood?
Sure. Already received blood. That ain't it. Enter salutation. Sit down. Shake off cake. Yeah. Yeah. Great.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help. Unless you've had a change of heart.
Yeah. I've already... Yeah, Blood of Adela. Adela's blood, so I can't receive else's. So, that's her. Wait a minute. What happened to Rude Lady?
Oh,
This sex worker got a name?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help. Unless you've had a change of heart. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, I asked too many questions. I'm very thankful for what you've done.
I think I know her name. But Rude Lady seems to have exploded. Good medicine that calms the nerve. Finite. Sure, when that's useful. Let me look at the more detailed description here. Liquid medicine concocted at Bergenworth. Calms the nerves. Those who delve into the arcane fall all too easily to madness, and thick human blood serves to calm the frayed nerves of these inquisitive minds. Naturally, it often leads to a reliance on blood ministration. Hitting a laudanum a little too hard. Hey Adela, what happened to Rude Lady? stairs. That guy.
Ah, hello again. I owe this to you. It's a wonderful place. They even let beggars like myself in. What's better, we keep our distance. Don't step on anyone's toes, right? The way proper Yarnamites ought to live. Let me share something with you. My secret stash. Really prime stuff.
Ah. Eh?
Oh, hello again. I really do owe you a terrible lot. Finding me such a nice place to live. This is a smashing place. It's everything Yarnum ever had and more.
This guy's a werewolf.
This is a smashing place. It's
Oh my
everything Yarnum
goodness.
ever had and more.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't send him to Yasifka. Now if he contests Yarnum post-pandemic Philly, which would explain all the gritties. Yes, the Death Muppets are gritties, aren't they? Now, alright, so I'm pretty sure this guy's a werewolf, and he's the reason that Rude Lady is now a bloody splatter. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Interesting to parse that. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Like, one way of interpreting that is that if Rude Lady had been nicer, this literally could not have happened to her. But I usually interpret it as a sarcastic of, like, oh, well, bless their heart. Okay, so... Forbidden Woods. Forbidden Woods. That's the right place to go. Dress, that looks like this. It's a nice dress indeed. Werewolf guy explodes a Dell out.
Ah, how goes your hunt? Do not forget the League's mission to cooperate with Confederates, find vermin, and stamp them out.
Alright. Okay. On we go. Wasn't quick enough with the visceral follow-up. Timing. Dr. Rhino, I'm doing fine. How about you? Welcome to the stream. What's new? pretty sure that I invited a werewolf back to Sanctuary. Need a name and unit to hit 6 months of sub. Uh, uh, need to give me a nameplate. Um, so what are the options? Is there a list to choose from? Or do I just need to make something up?
Now go. Do not forget to cooperate with Confederates, find vermin, and stamp them out. Now goes your hunt.
The nameplates say Battle Granny, Berartas. What even is the context? Are we talking like Necromunda gangs? Space Marine chapters? Blood Bowl teams? Something not even Warhammer related at all? Whatever safe for work name you want on the base of a model that you own. Created only Cosmic Rhino models, but oh, if sisters are on the table, that's what I want. And like, would Alli the Battle Granny fit? Or it could just be Alli if shorter is better, right? Oh, that guy was worth 7,500 blood echoes? You have to choose from are Skaven, Necrons, Admech, Punk Rock Sisters, Cosmic Rhino. Yeah. Heck yeah. Excited. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Heck. Battle Granny, yeah, so I would be fine with just Alli or just Battle Granny. So I guess like since Alli the Battle Granny won't fit, let's go with Battle Granny if that'll fit, and if it turns out that that's too much, just Alli. I missed Naffy slipping in. Oh, that's a long range attack. Awesome. Heavy flame. That sounds good to me. It's sneak. Ultimate stuff. Yeah. But yeah, heavy flamer sounds awesome. The yep. Yep. Heavy flamer came up pretty recently. Similar contact. It might have been last Saturday when I was fighting awful little snaky things. But still haven't figured out where I'm supposed to go. That's the windmill. Excellent. Like I said, I'm excited. In 6 months, has it really been like a whole half a year? It's an amount of time. Yeah. Yeah, and that is a cool way to commemorate it. I really like that you're doing that. Time to do dishes. Chiquita Banana, welcome back. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, cure the little one first. As you can see, I'm in roughly the same place I was last. Oh, there's another little one. Last week. Oh, other than these awful snake things, it's going great. I found a skinny dude with bandages wrapped around his arms and sent him to Odin Chapel, and when I got back to Odin Chapel, Rude Lady had exploded into a pool of blood or something. There was like a little jar of sedative on her chair, and nothing but blood. So I don't know if she just bled a lot and left, or if she was ripped to shreds. But I have a theory that Mr. Wraps on his wrists may have devoured her. I don't know if that theory is correct, but it's just like some of the stuff that he said once he was there made me a little suspicious, and like I'm glad that I didn't send him to Yosefka's, because I think that'd be a bad place for a werewolf. Although maybe that's why there was a werewolf when I woke up. Yosefka secretly is a werewolf trainer. Yeah, I was like, he's off to the side in a place that's that I wouldn't have gotten to unless I was like looking for ways to go. Animation on that, I have to look away. So I'm rehashing, retreading footsteps I've already gone over before. Okay, there's a shiny over there. Haven't been able to get it. That. There. And forgot about him in your two others. Yeah, it's like there's plenty of off to the side places and characters you don't really need to interact with. They add some interesting flavor to the game, but they're not strictly necessary. And that's I like that about the Soulsborne category of games, that they don't feel the need to be totally linear. And like there's stuff that it's okay if you miss. Let's see. Crap. It's just a mound of rocks. Mm, PS1, it is pain. Like, just because the controls are different. It has a very different feel from Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3, I'm assuming. I did 3. Some of the ways that it buffers commands. Ah, which boss would that be? Have you, let's see. Have you done the one that's just like on a battlement under a tower where there's 2 archers? That's the first one. And get to it. And there's, after that one, there's a couple sort of like choose different branches. I'm trying to think which boss was the hardest for me. Like, most of the bosses took me multiple tries. Like, I mean, it's completely up to you. I'm trying to figure out ways to say it without spoiling it for you. But is it on the roof of like a church or something? Its name rhyme with oil. Time to do a plunging attack? I think it's time to do a plunging attack. Yeah. Hurt more than I expected. Yeah, it's a tough one because the, like, depending how you do it, might be beset by multiple enemies at once. The bullets. Make some more bullets. And I think I've never attempted that boss solo. I've always done it co-op. One hit away from killing the last one, and you got in. Oh, know that feel. Like you're like, well, I have stamina to do 3 hits. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna hit, and then hit again. And that 3rd hit is like, oh no, that didn't quite do it. And also now you're out of stamina to block or roll away or any kind of defensive. But like I do that all the time in Dark Souls. I mean, I do similar things in this game and get punished for it. Where? I already dropped down there. I can't get through that iron gate. There's a way. How do I get to the other side of that gate? Yeah, sometimes you get to a point where it's like, oh, I was so close, and that was the last straw. I can't play this anymore today. Yeah, so I have the fortune of mostly having done Dark Souls entirely co-op. And in smallish chunks, like maybe 2 to 4 hours at a time. Shiny down there. Uh-oh. That big. This seems like it might be a new place just based on the shiny. Oh, it's looking at me and it's roaring. Yep, that is. Where do I go? I get one shot. That's a good place to go, though. That I think that the presence of an item on the ground indicates I haven't been there, or at least haven't been there in safe enough conditions to go get the item. That's promising for a way. Yeah, my buddy Notorious BLT, the one who actually got me into Soulsborne games in the first place. Like, I had heard of them. I'd heard of Bloodborne. I had heard of Dark Souls, and like I had heard him talking about it, of like really enjoying playing Dark Souls. And one time he was like, "Hey Al, you want to join Moonstone and me to play Dark Souls cooperatively?" And like, well, I never Dark Souls before, but I'll give it a try. And I very much enjoyed it. And we're currently like almost done with Dark Souls 2, so we missed last time because I was both I and our extremely knowledgeable guide MK were down for the count with second dose side effects. So we did not stream last Sunday. But I think we're probably like 4 or 5 sessions away from completion. That we're on the DLCs. We've finished the first DLC of Dark Souls 2. We're almost done with the second DLC, and we're going to be moving on to the third DLC very soon. Am I in the right place? I feel like this is approximately, like, I want to go down where the mushroom headlands are. Oh, this is the right way. It was kind of like, I feel like the pig paying obeisance to one of these stones was a interesting sign. Lost so easily around here. This is not a good way to go. I rolled too soon. Timing is important. Strats are tough unless you know where you're going. Here. Oh, yeah, okay, I've been here before. snakes. No, it was the place where, like, hop off. No. Ow. They keep walking through the fire, it seems. I did sort of kind of go this way. Doing the plunging attack. Ah! Oh, that guy's shrieking at me. Okay, there's... Okay, so, and... Like, sneak. It is so easy to get lost in here. I feel like this is about the way that I went. And like over here and not quite. It's right. Oh, this well. Oh no, that's the fire that killed that other big. May as well grab the items from it. So I don't get bit to death. There we go. Bloodstone shard. I don't really need those anymore. I'm already at the point where I would need chunks to trade stat. Oh, did that guy whistle? Who's the actual guy? Morning of Blood. Alejandro. I had forgotten that you made that name for me, but I love it. It's going pretty well. If I could just, like, remember where I am and where I want to go. Okay, so this looks familiar. Yes, if I drop off here... Yep. Ow. And up this ramp. And then, like, just sort of, like, around to the right. And how are you today, Flame Scion? That's not quite what I wanted to do, but... It'll have to approximate. Oh, no. That poison spit, please. Alright, okay. Go. Blood echoes. Alright, so the fire does hurt the, piggy. But it can absolutely one-shot me. I'm no longer Ali of All Stars. Alejandro de las Estrellas. Estrellas? Well, just messing a bit with RE8. That hurt a lot. That hurt so much. Alright, I just needed to get it to go through the fire a few times. Uh-oh. No, don't lock onto that. There we go. Okie doke, thanks for stopping by, Banana. And thank you for the wishes of luck. Good luck in your endeavors, whatever they may be. Alright, survived the piggy. That was a gem of some sort. We got like the splash water. Any more water creepers? Oh. I think that one just got trampled by the go. Alright. I did go and kill the like bloop bloop mushroom head alien mans. God, they're so crunchy. I feel like I remember commenting on that crunchy noise. Like I may have. Ah! Oh, the barf! I don't like it. So yeah, the Blue Man Group was in. Oh. Oh. I think that's all of them. Those alien head guys in the dead end, if I remember correctly. Alright, so we got water, got another pig. No. More ham. So I don't know if they have this in Argentina, but there's a product in the States called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. It's like a margarine product that has some clever flavoring to make it taste very much like butter. And Siege found a list of things that kind of use of joke names that there is. Ah, excellent. But so ham reminded me of it because the product names were like, you thought that was yogurt? And I never said it was ham. Stuff like that. Uh-oh. What do? What do? Okie dokie. So, in this area, water and what can I achieve from here? Oh, I'm out of bullets. What I get for using all my bullets on piggies. Wait a minute, this mound is familiar. That's the one I was like wondering if. Okay. So. Okay, that sounds like the one that's like stone. Oh, Where? On it. does this lead the other side of an iron gate? Stairs going up and stairs going down. Let's try up first. Oh ho, a gate. Okay, so this gate is open now. And I'm guessing that means that the downward branch of this stairway leads to something new. Water, a lot of bones around it. Anything in the water? Whole place glistens. Oh, this looks like an arena. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I need actually facilities, so I will be right back myself. Alright, I'm back. Really need to get, like, a dancing toilet animation for way at the bathroom. Where did I put the color? Here it is. Okay. What were we? So, yes, this place. Oh no. Shadow of Yarnum. Oh, that's a big sword. What do? What even do? Fireballs, you say? Ow! One with the candle spits fire in a short range. Now the one with the sword just casts sword repeatedly. Ow. Gotta pay attention to where sword one is if I'm going after fireballs. Ow, 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 ow. Uh-oh. How many of these blood vials have I got? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh. Ah, what? No. Oh, I don't like it. I do not like it. Wow, 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 wow. What is going on here? I don't like being locked on. Come on. Health, health, health? Yes? Okay. Oh, these guys. These guys. The fireballs come down from the sky now. Oh, they dodge a lot. Oh. No. Okay. I'm trying to manage myself, detect patterns, and not get killed. A lot of things to pay. Oh my goodness, that hurts. No, 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 no. Alright. I have 6 blood vials left. Oh. Yeah. Ow. Oh, is that thing? I've been using it as cover, but uh-oh. Crap. Damn it. Two more blood vials. One more blood vial. Alright, this fireball's down. have on my belt here? One throwing knife. That means no oil urn? Maybe. But I have no Molotovs to follow it up with. Ow. How much? I hate lock-on so much. Alright. I think for that fight I need to have my belt. You died. Thanks, game. How's it going, Snack Punch? Welcome to the stream. What's new in Snack Punch world? All right, so what was I saying? I need to arrange my belt. Oh, no need to apologize. It's lovely to have you here, and if you have other things to do with your time, that is also just fine. So let's see. I think I want to put the Blood of Adela. Although, let's see. Let's put Blood of Adela on this slot. Do I have any Molotov? I need to buy some. All right, let's go back to the Hunter stream. Oh, yeah, that's timing for you. Yep, yep. I mean, usually I'm raiding Noters, so at least it's a familiar place, right? Okay. I don't have any blood echoes, so I'm gonna have to... You know what? It has been ages since we did a Cherry Coke run. Let's do that, because, like, I'm down to 9 blood vials. I used a bunch in that fight. And unfortunately, I had used up all my Quicksilver bullets. So, I had to make a blood. So it seems like the using the Quicksilver pistol on the sword one and doing a visceral attack. Notice a great dude to watch, yes. Very yes. Do not understand the game he's been playing recently because you're running on 3 to 4 brain cells by the end of the day. Satisfactory, yeah, it's like Factorio, but all 3D. Oh, the sky here changes every now and then. It used to be brightly lit, and now it's all overcast. Yep, and Vandris gives him crap for making spaghetti conveyor belts, just like all kinds of everything everywhere. I haven't tried Satisfactory, but it looks like a fascinating game. Like, fun to figure out how to automate things in a efficient manner. But also the sort of thing that does take a fair bit of cognitive energy. So, like, I for one would not use it as a wind down game for idle thumbs. To play a game, you've been working 2 jobs, so you're like asleep at work normally, and kind of second job might have to go the way of dinosaurs. It's sort of shoved out of its niche by mammals. Yeah, so... Uh-oh. Okay. It's an angry dog. Yeah, like having a job that you don't much like, or that you are working in conditions such as tiredness, make it unfun, and can be wearing in its own way. And like I know there certainly are people who happily work 2 or 3 or more jobs and manage it and don't run on a sleep deficit therefrom, but me, I want to have my day job, I want to have some fun streaming, and I want to play games. That's what I... So overly tired that even on days off, you're sleeping like 13 hours in a row. I mean, 13 hours of sleep sounds nice, but that's a lot of your day gone. You don't have time for your hobbies. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's... Why else do we toil not to enable our hobbies? So, actually not sure I know what your hobbies are, Snack Punch. Like, I assume miniature painting, just judging by the channels I've seen you in. You do tabletop wargaming, RPGs, other stuff? And when you do have time for video games, what any painting? Do video games a lot? Like playing D&D, though you haven't in a year and a half. Never played a tabletop war game though. Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, tabletop wargaming is fairly similar to D&D, and in a lot of ways, it's different. And I guess, I mean, D&D ultimately arose from a group of people having a tabletop wargame that they wanted a bit more kind of story continuity. And I've only played a little bit, like I played a bit of Necromunda, if that counts. Kind of a different scale than Warhammer. You have the minis for the Iron Golems for Warcry. Alright. Warcry doesn't ring a bell for me. Is that kind of in the same vein as War Machine and Warhammer? Where you got like certain point value of miniatures on the board and move a certain number of inches or centimeters, or like little teams or something. I mean, yeah, they're all different. I mean, like, and even War Machine and Warhammer are rather different. That like War Machine, you generally have like a maybe somewhere between 4 and 6 pieces on the board. I like Warhammer, just way smaller. Yeah, different games have different scales of miniatures. Like I played an interesting tabletop war game that a friend of mine made up that used, I want to say, either 4mm or 6mm. They were super duper tiny. Tiny, tiny miniatures. And so we had a table that was like, I think it was like 12 feet by 6 feet. You know, they were tiny. And we were playing on an enormous table. So the scales relative to how far the minis could go. Alli in Yarnum, here I am. How's it going, Noter? We were just talking about you and how it's fun to watch you, but Satisfactory takes a lot of cognitive effort. And Vandris gives you crap about spaghetti. So, I just recently got to an area, a boss area with 3 figures called the Shadows of Yarnum. And they were scary, and I did manage to take one of them down. But I ran out of blood vials, which is why I'm here in Central Yarnum. Boy, does it take some brain juice, and holy shit, does she. Like, I really like the style of the shadows. Okay, I walked into that area and I'm like, this looks like an arena, and it's just like listens like it's covered in water or mucus or something. Yeah, I was out of blood echoes, so I figured I would get a few echoes and get a few vials by the good old Cherry Coke run. And I think I have some Coldblood Dew I can crunch, but I got this bad habit of building up like tens of thousands of blood echoes and then dying twice. A lot of chores to do. I mean, chores are important. I still have not caught up with my pile of dirty dishes. I had a failed 3D print for the first time the other day. Set it to print and made the mistake of opening the window. It was around 25 degrees colder outside. That totally 100% affected print quality. Mace and hand turned into a pancake. That's why they call them Pancake Hand. How's it going, Maywin? Welcome to the stream. What's new? Alright. So I did finally find the shortcut, and I made it to the shadows, and they killed me. Well, not before I got one of them, though. Alright, so I filled out my blood vials. I'm going to return to the hunter stream. I wanted to maybe get some mullet. I don't know if they'll be effective against the brushing the cobwebs off your JavaScript knowledge. That can be useful. Yeah, I would say like as long as what you're linking is cool with Twitch and safe for work, and like I would say yeah, go for it. Let's see.
Farewell, good hunter.
Bath goobers. Ah, some funny stuff. Yeah, let me do a clicky. Oh dear. Oh, that's a dad joke if I ever saw one. The puns. The puns. They hurts us. But we love it. I'm curious, Maylin, what are you brushing up on JavaScript for? John Cena. Yeah, that merits an okay charms ouch. Oh, yeah, yeah. You working on like website coding or something else? Custom recipes and stuff for Landris server. Nice, nice. All right, Molotovs are 860 a piece. That's a lot. That's a lot. But now I have some. Okay, so Molotov. Yeah. What else should I have on my belt? This throwing knife, I think, is not poison knife. Ah, maybe I could make good use of those poisons. Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, Forbidden Woods. Now let's see if I can remember how to yeet to said shortcut. My glass is empty. Okay, I'll get water after the stream. Landris of the Vandris. What's up, Socio? How's it going? A song on YouTube about Bloodborne. Or for Bloodborne. I would say feel free to post that in the Discord. Okay, so something shortcut. Yeah, it's the International Garden of Friendship. It's Discord shared Twitch 2T after one glass of wine today. Yeah. Yeah, good for you. I mean, wine is enjoyable, but it's good not to overdo it, so switching to tea is a good idea. That is not the way I wanted to go. Whoops. Yeah. Ouch. Oof. Alright, let's see if we can do this again now with 100% less eating off of club. Slipping on a rock pathway. Yeah. Like mountain getaways. They look idyllic, but they're dangerous. Aww. International Garden of Friends. Excellent. I'm doing pretty well, Socio. How are you? Enjoying your tea, I hope. I still haven't watched that Venom trailer that you posted. Really should. for today's session. D&D Poggers! And yes, Tom Hardy, big heart. Like I was gonna say, as far as comic book movies go, I felt like Venom was a little bit problematic in a couple of ways. It didn't grab me the way like the first Avengers movie did, but it had some wonderful bits too. Namely, Tom Hardy arguing with himself. Just brilliant. You have to do it 3 times like Candyman. Tom Hardy, Tom Hardy, Tom Hardy, and suddenly Waji appears. Fixed up the wild shape. Druid Poggers. Alright, I'm trying to get to some kind of shortcut around here. Me and Venom dealt with the extortionist in the store. Was that the one where Venom's like, can I eat his head? I could eat his head and it would fix it right now. No, steals is not the right verb, shares them. I mean, down with the patriarchy. Like, did that snake just drop out of a tree? Not cool, bro. This is above the I don't know what happened there. Like, it definitely seemed to drop from above. Can I, like, leap across here? Place I've ever been before? Get the shiny! Graveguard mask. Like... Wow. I get to be Ghostface Killer. Alright, so... Got the thing. Spanish Inquisition. Yeah. Nobody expects the Spanish. Hey, am I near the shortcut at all? I'm already gotten lost. We are absolutely all nerds. I feel like Monty Python is just sort of like soaked into the very fabric of my soul. Just like watched and rewatched The Quest for the Holy Grail, and somewhere around here I have a box set of Flying Circus. Basically, all of the episodes of Monty Python's Flying Circus that they cared to put on DVD. I hear it stomping around, but I don't see it. Life of Brian. Watch my angles here. Ooh! Wow, that was an all-terrain piggy. Sorry for yelling that. That was astonishing. Strike him, Centurion, very roughly. Running bacon, yes. I felt like I didn't get into Life of Brian as much. And I'm not sure whether I love or just am completely flabbergasted by... Oh yeah, go say hi to Carl. We might even raid him after this. What is your war cry for fighting giant pigs, Flame Scion? And forfeit with resistance and become my dinner. In my belly. Alright, that's a cliff. Do not go over the cliff. So snakes. Where around here is the path that I want to take? Sorry, you have a headache, sir. I feel like I have a harder time with the pigs with this skill weapon than I did with the strength-based, like using the Romulan saying before. Please, my friends, choose to live. Oh, they got patty little feet. So, I'm curious, have the Romulans showed up more in some of the recent Star Trek shows? That, like, I remember they were sort of a rarity in both the original series and Next Generation. I don't think... I can't recall any DS9 episodes that had Romulan. I'm sure there must have been. Main antagonist in Picard. Okay. I haven't watched much Picard. It seems well made, but I just don't like it for some reason. I don't know if it's the subject matter of Picard or kind of the way that it's presented. Like, it seems like a fine show. I like Discovery. I've been meaning to watch more Discovery. I really like Michael Burnham and Captain Philippa. It revolves around the Romulans' phobia of artificial intelligence. Let's see, where am I going and what am I doing? Right, I want to find the stairs. I can get it to charge through the fire. Yeah, I've only watched like the first 2 episodes of Discovery, but I liked it. It's like I'm drawing a blank on people's names. If it dies in the fire, the bacon is already cooked. That is an excellent point. Picard is a non-Starfleet Star Trek. Yeah, I do not at all begrudge Picard for existing. That, like, it is good to have. Wow, they took me down so fast. I wish there were the land shadows. Like, just my propensity for getting lost in the Forbidden Woods makes this run back. It's good to see the bad parts of the galaxy from a non-Starfleet. Yeah, so PNG did a really good job of presenting the utopic and the gray area, sure. I've heard it said, and I can't remember in what context, that Gene Roddenberry definitely wanted Star Trek to be a utopia. Utopia, it's like something aspirational. That it should be a future of hope, and depicting people resolving problems in positive ways. And it makes for some really inspiring stuff that I really like TNG as a future to aspire to. But the point stands that it's useful to see the other side of things, that no utopia comes without a cost. And there's there's always gonna be different entities, different cultures. There's gonna be Klingons, there's gonna be Romulans, there's gonna be Tholians. So yeah, a body as strong as the Romulan Star Empire having to take desperate measures is definitely going to be a force of chaos. And yeah, it's completely unreasonable to expect the citizens, oh, come on, the citizens of even a fairly effective utopia to be homogenous and have total 100% buy-in. Oh, I don't like that scooping maneuver. Yeah, and the whole shtick of the Romulans is that they're very orderly top-down control, which to an individualist is absolutely evil. And even to certain types of collectivist. I don't know what causes them to transform. Ow, 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 ow. And I hope that Picard kind of does a decent job of depicting it as not so much evil for evil's sake, but as like these harms that an organization or group or entity is doing are in the pursuit of some ideals that, from their point of view, aren't evil. Oh, they're doing that transforming thing. So Picard is set decades after after TNG, right? Okie dokie. Catch you later, Flame Scion. D&D time. Yeah. 23.99. Thank you for the wishes of luck. Good luck in D&D, Flame Scion, and Socio, and Noter. Yeah, and Voyager was like 2370s or 80s, and DS9 was somewhere in between there. Like, DS9 did a pretty decent job of showing that there are some rough edges where people make some pretty questionable compromises. Yeah, 2375 sounds right-ish for Voyager. And yeah, the Federation isn't perfect. Like, in this place that's so far from headquarters, the personnel available and the resources available just aren't sufficient to deal with all of the shenanigans going on, like Maquis and although I guess the Maquis figured more in Voyager than they and yeah, the whole Dominion Wars thing, that was a disruptive event indeed. That poison spit. Even go in the right direction. I don't know. When we're getting close to the top of the hour, it's 2 minutes until it's time. Okay, water's a good sign. See if I can avoid getting trampled to death. Starfleet went through periods of peaceful and then war. I mean, yeah, the whole reason Starfleet exists is that the United Federation of Planets figures it's gonna have to exercise military force from time to time. And like in the time of the original series, most of it is a relatively peacetime. Where I even go? I feel like maybe I should call it here. Like, I don't have enough time to do successful one against the shadows. And I don't wanna just assume that it's not gonna be successful. Yeah, Star Trek is such a rich body of fiction that like it's been around since 1960 what nine? Must be Slurpee time if it's the end of the stream. Yeah. Yep. Yep. The Romulans were sort of the forming force for Federation to begin with. Yep. And then the Klingons came along, and there was sort of like a Cold War détente between them, and then the war sometimes turned hot, and then the Klingons joined the Federation. Um, Although it sounds like maybe in Picard times they've ceded from the Star Empire are buttheads. Uh, they're just trying to exert control over the entirety of everything they can see. You know, control. That's a good thing, right? Uh, uh. Anyhow, it is now noon Eastern U.S. time, so let's go do a raid. Yeah, we were talking about Carl before. It looks like Carl. Oh, I used to play STO. Joe Bob, I think, still plays STO. Maybe I'll reinstall it. Is it still a subscription or is it free to play these days? Like I was this close to getting one of those like $300 or $400 lifetime memberships to STO. Rich Romulan storyline. Yeah. I actually kind of kicked myself for it. Like I didn't feel like I could afford the $300 at the time, but I don't know. I subscribed for a while, but it would be fun to pick it up again. Anyway, now let's go raid Carl GG. It looks like he just started a new run, so good timing.